Hey guys, Station X here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. Now, before we look at this, I do want to say something real quick. You're probably wondering why I have two different pairs of gloves on, and that's because of the fact that since we're a month away from celebrating the 2-year anniversary of the channel and we're kind of wrapping up Season 2 of the channel, I decided to have Season 1 and 2 gloves on. This way I have both covers represented. And what better way to kind of like kickstart that end of Season 2 with some Zelda stuff. We got some Tears of the Kingdom here, not only just doing the Collector's Edition, but we're going to be doing the Pro Controller next week, as well as possibly doing the Amiibo in the same episode. Now, I'm still debating on doing both in one or doing them separately, but I have a feeling that I'm most likely just going to have both of them in one video. But that's for next week. For right now, we're looking at this Collector's Edition, and I don't know if you can notice on camera here, it's kind of can't fit in frame. This is really big, okay? I'm going to have a hard time finding a proper place to have this kind of hang out and look pretty without it taking up like a humongous space on my shelf and stuff. Here we have like the big logo, and as you can see here, it's textured and raised and stuff, and you have like the big swirls, which is a theme throughout a lot of the Zelda products that you see here. Of course, it's in gold, and you have the side of it here, which is more green. You have the other side saying the same thing with Nintendo on top. And then we have the back of it, which is this really pretty artwork here. And of course, it shows that what it includes has the game, art book, steelbook, pin set, and icon art poster. So that is pretty neat here. And as a fan of Breath of the Wild, I'm pretty excited to be able to get my hands on this because, I did very much enjoy that game. And to be fair, honestly, there hasn't never really been like a super bad Zelda. I have had a pretty good experience with all of them, but we're gonna just open this box up right. Just gonna pull this out right here. I'm probably just gonna flip that upside down, get it a better angle at that. So we're just gonna toss that, and let's just get this stuff out of the way. Start with this box first. So here is the steelbook, and I love the fact that not only do you get the steelbook, but you also get the regular case as well. Let me just get the rest of the stuff out of this thing here, because I want to show off both the case and steelbook in the same time. Pretty neat here. So yeah, I love that they start doing that, because it's the fact that I don't like having only the steelbook. I really like having this, and of course, obviously I'm gonna get like a single, the regular standard version of the game. But if they have a steelbook option, I always like having that. I just like having both stuff, and I know a lot of times you can't have your cake and eat it too. But in this case, they do let you do that, which not every Nintendo Collector's Edition had done that in the past, but they're starting to do that now, which is really nice. And another thing they started to do, which they don't typically do, putting the name out. It's kind of tiny. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of picking up. The Tears of the Kingdom, they have the name of the game on the spine, despite it being super tiny. I'd rather it be there than it not being there. And while I probably won't be able to read it after I get really old, it's just nice to just have that there, that little extra effort, even though it's not much. But of course, this is looking very pretty, of course. And I love the art on it. You got the little Nintendo logo there that just does not match at all, but it's kind of just whatever. And of course, this is the standard copy of the game, which is pretty nice, And here, I'm assuming, is the pin set here. So we're just gonna take a look at that. Comes in this really nice box. Tears of the Kingdom. I'm trying to get that in focus. There we go. Just pull that out. And these are the pins. I'm just gonna pull one out. But this looks really nice. Got this really nice green here, and it's a bit raised, and the paint on it looks pretty good. It's not like a cheap pin, so that's always nice when they actually give you quality thing and not some just cheap thing to throw in there, which they could have easily done. And it comes in this nice little box, which is very, very fancy. Now, I have like a little sash, or I guess this thing, I don't know what to call it really, the proper name for it, but it essentially holds all my pins that I get from collector's editions or any other kind of thing. This is also what it includes here. It's just this piece of paper or whatever. But that thing has all my collector's pins. These will not be going on there. I'm just going to keep it in the box and stuff, so it's not that big of a deal. Here we do have the art book. I'll open that in a second because I do also want to see what's in here. So here we also have like this steel poster, which I cannot wait to see. Okay. So this is important. So for reliable adhesive, please apply magnet to dry, clean, flat, level wall surfaces only. Clean the area on the wall where you want to place the magnet. Remove the backing paper on the sticker. Blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. So it's one of those fancy ones that you can put on the wall and stuff, which I probably won't do. But I don't want to take this off all the way, but I did want to just show this metal poster, which is basically the cover of the game, but still very, very nice looking. And I just really like the blue and the big sky and stuff. You got this Link there doing his thing, so that's really nice that they give you that. So let me see, is there anything else in here? Nope, that is it. That's basically it. So we're just gonna leave that over there. And now we're going to take a look at the art book. Now that we got this art book out of its wrap, you can see it's got some really cool designs on the front with the Tears of the Kingdom. Let me just get that focus. Tears of the Kingdom on the side, and you got the logo right there in gold and stuff. So of course, as you guys know, as much as I like buying collector's editions for the steelbook and the other goodies you get in it, another big reason is for the art book. And so we're going to take a look at what's inside here, just skim through a couple of the pages. This is upside down. But we're gonna skim through the pages a little bit, and you see we got some concept art for characters and things like that, just different aspects of the game, which I always very much appreciate. Yeah, these look really cool. Get some sceneries here. Let's go skip through a little bit. Oh, well, here's Zelda. Very nice. I'm trying to get it so you can see everything. There's a fish. Here's some outfits. There we go. We got some more characters and scenery. Some plants. Not familiar with that for certain. Here's a horse. Pretty cool. But you get the idea. Some pretty cool pieces of art from the game, and I really like having these. I have like a big stack of them, which I try to just keep in their collector's boxes, but I also want to at some point get like this nice fancy display so that I could have them all kind of facing out, and then when I want to look at them I could just kind of flip through them and stuff, because every now and then I try to do sketches based off of the concept art from the art books. And that's pretty much it with as far as like the collect items you get in the collector's edition. One last thing that you do get with it for pre-ordering the game was this wooden plaque. Now this was while supplies lasted, so weren't, I guess, necessarily guaranteed this, but we'll just open this up. This is just a wooden plaque with some Zelda designs on it, which is, you know, again, it's pretty cool. So it's kind of nice to just have it sitting there, just kind of hanging out, like, hey, there we go. And so, yeah, so that's a nice little display piece. But that'll pretty much be it for the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition unboxing. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you going to purchase this thing or try to track one down? Did you guys buy one already? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think there could have been more? Do you think there could have been less? Who knows? But, I mean, I very much enjoy this thing, and I mean, I missed out on the Breath of the Wild one, so this was a nice kind of making up for that. And like I said before in the video, we are going to be doing a unboxing on both the Tears of the Kingdom controller and the amiibo, which if you guys are looking forward to that, I highly recommend checking it out next week. As well, we're going to be doing a bonus Twilight Princess one that I kind of forgot to mention earlier. They did re-release this and the Majora's Mask one, but that Majora's Mask one was a Best Buy exclusive, and I just did not want to track one down for that. Probably could have ordered it on like the website or the app or whatever, but I just was too lazy to really get it. I mean, really, this one and this one were the more important ones for me. But also, if you did enjoy the video, a like and subscribe always does help the channel out. I've been Station X, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.